Hi everybody, welcome back. Today we're going to talk about the hamular notch and why you have to have your denture, this part right here, so far back like it's going down the back of your throat and gagging you. Mine look crappy right now. I was trying to pick out my seal right here so you could see the back of my denture. When I had my full mouth extraction, I had a surgeon remove all my teeth, and the next day I had a follow-up visit with my dentist. Try saying visit without your teeth in. Anyway, then he took my dentures out and looked at everything and, you know, just checked everything out and put them back in. Well, I mentioned to him, I'm gagging. It feels like this thing is going down the back of my throat and I'm going to swallow the thing because it's just so big. And he said, there's a line, which I'm going to show you in a minute. Alright, I have a piece of video clip to show you that might explain this to you. But there's a line right here that you can't pass. If you pass this line and file too far down this way, you'll break the seal of your denture. Because there's something called the hamular notch back here, and there's up here. If you try this, if you stick your finger in your mouth, okay, this way, don't gag yourself, but you'll feel bone, and that bone runs right into soft tissue. Feel it? And you can go all the way across back there, all the way across, and feel where the bone is in the soft tissue. That's where the back of your dentures are going to sit. And if you go too far, if he files too far this way, they're not going to fit anymore. So I'm going to play a piece of this video right here. So it kind of explains why it does that, and then we'll come back and talk some more.
The border seal of a denture significantly affects retention. To ensure both comfort and retention, all borders of a denture should terminate on soft displaceable tissues, as opposed to bony structures. In the maxilla, these include the vestibular mucosa, the tissue over the hamular notches, and the soft palate. Because they are acrylic, dentures tend to shrink and slightly distort upon polymerization, often creating a gap between the posterior border of the denture and the tissues, even if a perfect impression has been made. To compensate for shrinkage, clinicians add a posterior palatal seal, or a raised area of acrylic, to the posterior border of the denture. This ensures positive pressure against the soft palate. Begin by identifying the landmarks of the posterior palatal seal area using palpation. Locate the hamular notches by placing the side of a probe or the head of a dental mirror firmly on the tuberosity and then sliding the instrument posteriorly. As the instrument slides backwards and upwards, it will reach a position where it moves dramatically upwards and stops. This is the hamular notch. The posterior palatal seal on the denture can be created mechanically by grinding a beading line on the cast where the outline of the posterior palatal seal area transferred to the stone. Alternatively, a functional post-palatal seal can be created on the impression using wax. Both methods have been shown to be effective. The posterior border and palatal seal are critical aspects of denture retention. Dentures without an adequate seal usually fail.
Okay, you saw where he marked inside the mouth and saw where the soft palate is and the hard palate is and where this line is right here. And I was trying to peel my software line off because I have ProSoft in here right now, which I like ProSoft better than what's that other one called? Cushion Grip. I do like this better. It lasts longer, I'll tell you that. But I was trying to find my ridge here. I started picking it out and I can't. I mean, this stuff's in there. But he told me, get used to it. It needs to be back that far because of the seal in your mouth. So if you have a problem and you're gagging, what I did at the time, just to learn to adjust to that in the back of my mouth, there's sometimes, even now, I'll gag a little bit, but I know if I stop talking and just kind of get myself together, it helps. But I always carry these with me now. I'm like 8.5 months in now, I think, yeah. And I still gag, but not so much. I've gotten used to where that sits in the back of my mouth. So they also have like a chloroseptic spray that you can use that numbs your throat when you have a sore throat. I don't know. I haven't tried that, but maybe, I don't know. But I always have hard candy with me because it helps. Maybe that explained to you why it has to be back that far. And if you're ever going to adjust your own dentures, don't adjust the back because they have to be there. In fact, my dentist told me, see that dot right there? That has to be there, and we can't file past that because you'll lose your seal. Well, I can't see the dot because it's covered up now with my soft root line. Acrylic shrinks too. Everything's going to be shrinking. Everything's going to be moving if you just got your teeth pulled out. So try your best just to get through the gagging part, and you'll get through it. You will get through it. I mean, Rob and I have laughed so many times about me gagging. I'll be in the middle of a conversation. Rob, you want to come in here? Oh, he's doing something. We have a microphone system set up here. We're going to try microphones on a video. I don't know. I left him in charge of setting that up. I don't want to be that person. So anyway, there's been times Rob and I, we just laugh because I'm like, you know, there's times I just take them out because it's like, okay, I'm better. Okay. All right, there you go. That's why you need this back here. That's why you need to get used to it. All right, I'll see you in my next video. Bye.